All right, so one thing on my mind, and that's all I can think about, and then let's bring our friends up to make up for lost time. But I'm a dog owner and a cat owner. A lot of people my age have children. A lot of people my age have children that are half my age. I have a dog and a cat, and they're not getting along. Well, they're getting along okay. Like the cat doesn't let the dog more than a foot. Like there's a cat bubble. It's like if the dog gets too close, then the cat hisses and kind of maybe swipes. But they've never touched each other ever. They've kind of like came very close to accidentally getting. Aaron puts little Summit snacks in between the two of them. There's these snacks that both dogs and cats like. So this kind of cruel fashion.
Summit snacks.
Well, I'm saying she has a Summit and puts a little snack on the bed, and the cat and the dog both like the snacks. So there's some for the cat, some for the dog. Put them a little closer, like a Reese's Pieces. A
Summit like Stalin and Roosevelt?
And so they've never touched. They've never touched each other. The ultimate dream is to have them snuggled up to each other, like a little dog-cat couple.
Do you think that dream is fast escaping? It's not going to ever
here's the plot twist. So we're primates. We don't understand how these creatures really think at the end of the day. They exhibit characteristics that make us think, well, okay, that cat's mad. I get mad. It doesn't want something, so it's lashing out. Okay, I understand that. And so we then think that these things have the same brains and emotions that we have, and we're just wrong. And I will tell you why I found that out today. I was at work, and Aaron texted me. Well, most of my colleagues get texts from their significant others telling them, little Jude took his first steps, or you're working on Community, or Franklin ate a booger, or they have kids, is what I'm saying. And but I get this text. Aaron said, I mean, I guess I should use her. I want you to feel my confusion and. See.
For those listening, Dan has produced his enormous phone.
Okay. So I just get a text from Aaron that says, Harvey licked Fiv's butt. Frowny emoticon.
Wait, it sounds like that was the goal, wasn't it?
Well, that's
so your dog touched the cat wrong.
Then she followed it up with ... like there was candy inside her butthole. And I was very confused. I said, what? By the way, Fiv is the name of the cat and Harvey's the dog. I said, what did Fiv do? ? Exclamation point. What do we call? What did we learn? We call those?
I forget. ?
Terabang? Interrobang.
Tarragon.
What did Fiv do? Interrobang. Aaron, she let him.
Well, of course she let him. Who doesn't want their asshole gently licked?
Then another. I
was speaking as a primate. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Like you wouldn't want your asshole gently licked by another primate that you hated.
Well.
And.
Don't put words in my mouth.
And if you did after that primate licked your ass, you would find it hard to pretend you still hated it.
If another primate that I hated came up to me and started gently licking my ass, I would take that as an act of contrition.
Exactly. Right. It would be an event that would transform things.
Certainly.
That's why we're a storytelling species.
I find ass licking always to be a transformative moment.
All right. So now back to this story.
Oh, okay. Now I'm listening.
Yeah, exactly. So she let him, and then followed it up with, she just stood there like he was paying dues. And I said, like he was paying or she was paying? Are you saying she wanted it? Enjoyed it? She said, he was paying, she wanted it. Then she sat down. He sat down next to her, and she hissed at him. I said, I'm having trouble processing this. It's not what I expected would be their first physical contact. She said, believe me, I saw it and I can't process it. She offered him her butt. He sniffed it. He then licked her butthole for upwards of 30 seconds. And I clarified, and she was like, that's right, you missed a spot? Then laid down, he laid next to her, and she was like, what are you, crazy? Don't ever come near me? Yep, exactly.
Wow.
These
Look,
are the animal kingdoms.
Baby steps, you know?
But that's not baby steps. That's how we think. You take steps and then you start to walk. You develop, you adapt, you change at these milestones. This cat let this dog lick its asshole. Well, it's not afraid of it.
That to me seems like, here's what I think. If I had to make a guess, that Viv, being the elder, like she's been there longer. She's quite old, right? How old is Viv now? Do we know?
She's got to be at least 13.
Yeah, she's the grand dame of the estate. And here comes this young puppy who's been bumming her out, and she's been hissing at, and she's been quarantined into different parts of the home, and. Yeah, the least he can do is lick a little asshole, but that doesn't make it cool. It's like, hey, no, you get to lick my ass forever. I'm still not going to like you. That's an alpha, like saying, like, yeah, you're the ass licker. I still hate your guts.
Yeah, I guess. It's like the closest you can come to understanding is like prison. You know, like men make love to each other in prison, but they don't then high five. They stab each other. Right? Thank you for letting me make love to you. That's the least you can do for being in prison with me. Now stabby, stab, stab.
I wonder what Harvey's instinct was. Does he just like?
He's bummed out because Harvey views all moving things as potential
delicious
playmates.
Assholes.
Like, if he sees a squirrel, he sees a cat, he sees another dog, he sees a child, he sees a mailman. He has the same reaction to all of it. He just wants to interact and play. He's a very, 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 very jolly fella. Who has never really experienced any pain in his life. We're using this modern, post-Cesar Millan training technique. We have never negatively addressed him. We've never even implied to him that he's done anything wrong. And I'm proud to say it works. I'm relieved to say it works. Like I always thought that dogs inherently you need to be punitive.
So no praise, no
praise.
Always
lots of praise for the things that you want them to do.
But never,
and then if they take a shit in the middle of the Constitution, like while you're signing it, you don't sign a Constitution probably. But if they take a shit on your Persian rug, you don't the old school way is like you come down, you see the shit, and at the very least you go like, hey, bad. And hope that they pick up on it. At the worst, you rub the face and blah blah blah. It doesn't work. The dog doesn't know. The dog doesn't. It doesn't. You can make a dog negatively associate negative behaviors with negative consequences, but kind of. But overall, what you're actually doing is making the dog associate you with negative consequences. You're just making the dog nervous. It's kind of like, the last time I did anything I wanted, I got hit in the nose with a newspaper. So I guess I'll kind of generally stick to what I know to be safe behaviors. So it's rabbit hunting with an elephant.
Well, so you've never told your dog no, so your dog thinks everything is a possibility. So it starts licking a cat's asshole, and the cat says no after it.
Well,
lets it lick her butt, and then hisses at it, and he's getting negative.
Yeah, well, the cat isn't bound by our rules.
I know.
And is definitely using Cesar Millan techniques on the dog.
So he's all fucked up now. He doesn't know what's going on.
Well, no, he's just, the cat's got the dog better trained than us. I don't know what you're trying to point out.
I'm just trying to figure out, we're trying to figure out Harvey's state of mind right now.
It's a cat. I mean, if the dog went up to a door and the door closed on its face, it wouldn't, it's the door, it's a cat.
Do you think that Harvey has learned his lesson to not lick Viv's ass anymore, or do you think he's going to go back to that well?
That I don't know. I mean, she let him lick her ass.
Right, for 30 seconds. 30 seconds is a good long time.
The new school of dog training suggests that over time he will become an ass-licking cat. That he will only lick her ass.
Right.
She may have nailed it. He won't go near her unless she offers her asshole, and he'll just lick it. And then he won't. But he won't ever do anything else with her.
I hope that's the case.
It'll be interesting. All right, we've talked too long about this.
Or not long enough.
Let's. I just want to bring up Kumail. He makes me comfortable. Let's bring up Kumail Nanjiani. He may be in the bathroom.
He's right here.
Hey guys, that is one of the nicest intros I've ever gotten. Sincerely.
You've become the edge of my pool. I just grab it instinctively when I'm either scared or lazy.
So the cat and the dog didn't like each other in the beginning, and now they're better.
I don't have an answer to that question. The dog licks the cat's asshole, but the cat still doesn't like the dog. The dog has always liked the cat. The dog expresses all desire through barking. When it follows the cat doesn't want to associate with the dog. We have a network of baby gates with the one slat taken out, so the cat has more wizardly access to the whole house. It's never more than 5 feet away from safety, whereas the dog has. It's like Ladybug, that video game from the 80s. Like there's just a lot of gates.
Woo! I've never heard of this video game.
Well, why don't you guys all marry life if you're so young?
I think we do. We're marrying life, right, young people? Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's an age thing. You could have referenced equally old video games, but maybe a little more popular one than Ladybugs.
But he's like Ladybug. It was a very limited.
Oh, don't patronize
movement.
Me.
So he's like this ladybug that you speak of.
You know the character's name isn't Ladybug. It's Barbara.
We had.
I can't riff a name.
You really can't.
No. Barbarella.
Barbarella. Okay.
We have this cat, and she's. What happened was the people who lived in our house when we moved in, she had 2 cats, and when she moved, she just left the cats outside and just moved away. So, which is horrifying. So one of the cats went feral like immediately. The other cat was just hanging out like really sweet, like always like looking at us like, hey guys, how's it going? So we were feeding it. But our neighborhood has coyotes, so every night it had to like battle giant werewolves, basically. And every morning it would be like, "Good food. Do you have any guns or anything?" But you could see it getting more desperate, so we took it to the vet, got it all checked out. The sweetest cat, we named him Wallace, and our own existing cat is Bagel, like really sweet, unaggressive Bagel, right? Cute, oh, adorable. And we brought him home.
Is it because when he sleeps he looks like a little bagel?
No, I just always wanted a cat named Bagel, and I was like, it's not even the right color or anything. It's not Jewish or anything. It is from Brooklyn, though, so not Williamsburg.
So, anyways.
But Bagel's like totally switched. Like she turned into a different. It was weird. Like part of her like saber-tooth brain, like evolution, like something changed, and she like totally turned into a different. Like she would walk different. Super mean to this cat. We would see like the Bagel would just stare down Wallace. So long that Bagel would start falling asleep, and then like wake up and be like, "What am I doing? Oh right, fuck this guy." For like a week, just like staring at him, and Wallace was sort of annoyed because he's been battling werewolves, you know.
He's from the streets.
Yeah, he's from the streets.
He doesn't care that the Eugene Levy of cats is saying, "Get away, brother."
Exactly. That's exactly right.